Alrighty, y'all, I hope your 2018 is getting off to a great start. I am here in the middle of January and I'm getting hot. We had a nice little warm front come through. Some guys asked me to come out, bring my boat out, and I was like, oh heck yeah. What I want to talk to you about right now though is ramps and dealing with ramps as being a noob. You know, this was kind of one of the scariest things about owning a new boat for me. It was really just, I don't want to mess it up. And you know, a piece of advice that I can always give you is just look at the ramp before you go. I just launched at a ramp right here, and had I backed my trailer all the way in, the rear axles would have come off the end of the ramp, it would have dropped down. Probably would have been fine for launching my boat, but retrieving, this is something I needed to know. So always inspect the ramps before you launch. Just get a lay of the land and go slow. Make sure you go through your process of loading and unloading very meticulously. Just want to give you some shots. I'm launching on the private side of Lake Anna, and just give you some shots of this ramp because, again, this is something that's going to make loading my boat a tad bit difficult when I come back up to it. It's going to be a situation to where I'm going to have to leave the trailer shallower than normal. So I'm not going to be able to just power right up onto it and leave it, you know, where I normally have the boat in the water with the axles all the way up, covered almost all the way up to the front axle there. So, you know, I'm going to leave the trailer a little bit more shallower, which is going to allow me to get the nose of the boat up higher. Because if not, then if the trailer's up higher and the boat kind of goes in level, you're not going to get the front of the boat up, and you're not going to have enough up underneath the boat to get it up. So tip of the day is definitely always inspect the ramps before you launch, and you know, take care of your baby. So you can probably make that out right there. It's the other part that I can say to that is don't always trim your motor down. You know, give it some good space to be trimmed down later, because even with this one, not even on this ramp, I could tell that my motor was trimmed down just a little too much, and you know, had I trimmed it down just a hair more, I probably would have scraped the bottom of my motor and dinged it up pretty bad. So just always be careful, and you can always trim it down once you get onto the water. All right, y'all, hope you're what I want to talk to you I just